The ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Like 13, like...
Spears running behind center. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, come on, come on.
Levis finds a seam down the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Like 49.
Levis here on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Like 20.
To throw again on 2nd down, Levis. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come on, like 90.
Levis throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now motion him out of the backfield. Throwing on 2nd and 11. Completed to his running back. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Here's a give up the middle. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
scurry for it. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
1st and 10 from the 41. They give it to him again. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's 2nd and 7. On target to his man Higgins. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Simple dive up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Pass play now. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The 4th down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go.
Levis now on 1st down. Pass brought in by Treylon Burks. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
29 down, 22 Rita. Here we go.
Throwing now on 1st down, Levis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over after the interception.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First, he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
1st down, ball at the 36. They've got a man in motion. Play action on 1st down. Throwing deep for the end zone. They connect on the deep shot. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Evans now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Right 5-4.
Now a give to Spears, coming left. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
From the gun, Levis. It's caught. This is Tyjae Spears. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Mo. 40 Rita. 22 Linda. 22 Linda.
Throwing is Levis. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Like 90.
Looking to throw, Levis. Has him on the quick hitter.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
49, Mike 49. What?
Spears trying this straight ahead. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Neither side separating much so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got 2nd and 5. Trying the right side. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. This time it's a passing play. That pass is complete to McBride. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. There's a handoff up the gut. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Back-to-back carries here. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard, and it's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
Throwing now, following the turnover. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Like 49. Like 49.
This is Spears heading left. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Throwing is Levis on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Like 54.
That'll be complete to Burks. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Like 54. On, 0-0.
Now Spears. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Levis setting to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Right 13, right.
Levis back to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
You know that quarterback? He's out in Denver now, Kate, Russell Wilson. He loves to say the separation is in the preparation. And when you're facing a DB that is all over the ball and now adding a second interception to his ledger today, you know this guy was prepared, did his homework, and then he's gone on this field today, and he has been a difference maker.
They'll run here on first down. And he drives it up past the 45. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
To the well again. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. It's the Ravens who have 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And a little space is all he needed to reach that 35-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down.
Makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Trying to push this past the marker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he runs out of bounds at the opposing 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
completed here to Spears. And he's taken down at the 30. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Levis. Buys time, rolling right. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Levis throwing again on 2nd down. He finds Brown right side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54. Diamond. 49's down. 22 Rita.
From the red zone now. He's on the move. Oh, he loses the football. But fortunately, the Titans were able to jump back on that one. No turnover on the play. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed. Got him the ball back.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hand up. Mike 13. Short. 54 Rita. Hut.
Levis from the shotgun. And the defender comes away with it. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Ravens do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They go play action here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
Second and 10 now. Completed to his running back. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Roger McCreary brings him down that time.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, These little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They send a tight end in motion. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Gets everything he had. That's grabbed inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, come on, come on.
On the handoff, this is Spears. And he'll push forward for a small gain to the 31. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Shotgun now for Levis. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Like 24. Like 24, Linda. Like 18, Green.
Levis now on 1st down. Fits it through the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Hold on. Like 90.
Levis here on 1st down. Brought in by Burks. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Levis throwing again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans start the 2nd half with some needed points. Cam Little to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 now. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Pass play coming here. He's trying another one deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Defense showing blitz. Levis. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Heroes down, 90 down, 49 Rita.
Levis now off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Like zero.
From the gun, Levis. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Punt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. Collects this at the 35. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Found some space, ended up with 18 on that return. And the Ravens more than happy to take over in enemy territory. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Putting a receiver in motion. Play action on 1st down. He put everything he had in. This one will be intercepted. And the Titans take over. Not an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, a back who can show off his wheels.
They've got first down from the 31. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the Ravens' 39-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Catch is made down the right sideline. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Titans tie things up at 14. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Stopped by Cedric Gray. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 32. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Kaiir Elam makes the play. And the Titans get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's got this down to the 40. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
49's down, 22 Rita.
From the 40 on 2nd down. Has it downfield working the left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans parlay the interception into points. Little Tex on the extra point. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Running back, motioning right. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. The quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Let's go.
They send a man in motion.
Go.
They go play action on first. Hyatt with the grab. And he's out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. They get 28 out of that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. They'll try and throw it here. Hits his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. One quarter to go. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. 18 back. Here we go. Throwing now, off play action. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Throwing from the gun here. Has it down close. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker. They give it to him up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
70. 19 tight.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this drive.
60 Bobcat. Come 19. 70 ready.
They kick the running back in motion. He's throwing for it. And down he goes. They get to him for a sack, and that may just save them this game. They remain up by 1. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Mike zero.
A handoff to Spears. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Mike
At
49.
the 30-yard line.
Mike 49.
Here's Levis. Throw left side, complete. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Titans will have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
4:15
Spears running behind center. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second and 13. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing now on first down, Levis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Trying again, following the sack. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Now a give to Spears. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Mike 13.
Shotgun now for Levis. Escapes the pocket. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Here we go.
This one's caught. Touchdown, Tennessee. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Titans grow their lead to 8. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Working quickly here. Man in motion here. After the sack, another pass on second down. Big gain downfield. Hits the 20. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens down by only 2 in the 4th. Trey McBride, the touchdown. So here's a big play from the Ravens as they line up for 2. Back to throw now. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. And the Titans are able to cover off the kick. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Tracy.
From the 37. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54. Mike 13, Mike 13!
Now we'll give to Spears, coming left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. This throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
Mike 49!
Spears has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Mike 24!
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. So now from a bit further back, here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Hey, let's go. Reload, let's go.
Back to throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. A should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And it's fielded but not returned from the end zone, so the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. You've got a man in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The ability to track the ball. Right, ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Pass is cut at the 9. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing it again here. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments, so win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Back to throw. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Well, Brock, I know you're fond of referencing the great sport of baseball. That is 3 strikes for them, going for 2, and frankly, a little surprising they even tried it a 3rd time.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I'm officially out on this, and if we get a golden sombrero, I may walk right out of this box.
And the Titans look like they've recovered. Yep, and folks, this game is over. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Spears trying this straight ahead. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. That play good for 17 on a 1st down. So this winds up a win for the Titans. And they're headed to the divisional round next week. Great start to their playoffs and getting the win at home, but the test's only getting harder from here on out. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Titans are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.